What's up, boys? This video is gonna be dastardly and evil. It's gonna be over some dark triad shit. Um, this is gonna be, um, this is gonna be, I don't know, like a getting somebody to fall for you type of situation, but I suppose not really ethically. Maybe, I mean, you could consider it ethically or not. The thing is, just once you're aware of yourself doing these things, then it's probably not ethical. I'm always aware of everything, so once you know, boy. It's like manual breathing. Gotcha. You're manually breathing now. Enjoy. So you're trying to get a chick to be obsessed with you. Trying to get a chick to where if she's not breathing the same air as you are, she's holding her breath. Right? That's what you're looking for, right? Um, you're looking for a chick that would chain you to the radiator, but she knows her place. So she would never consider chaining you. Unless you're a corpse. Then she'd probably touch your body inappropriately. Anyway, that's the type of chick I talk to. Damn, bro. I got problems. First, you identify vulnerabilities, boys. The very first thing you do. So when you're talking to somebody, you sense their weak spot. If somebody's real refined, real elegant, their weak spot could be more of a crash out type of thing. So when you have a chick who's like kind of at the upper echelons of stuff, she might want a dude who's just running and gunning, quick money, fast cars type of scenario. Those girls, y'all want to stay away from. Those chicks are there are violent type of crazy around there. Those refined chicks don't know what the term crash out means. But they will discover it on their own. Okay, they will find the new world. So we're gonna ignore those chicks. Okay, y'all. If crashing out is part of the seduction, I'm gonna say probably not worth it. Right? We want to survive this. Ideally, we like more than a 50% chance of survival. Because low key, like as we get in this, chance of survival go a little down, but not horrifically down. But those like ABGs type of like way too clean white chicks, that stuff starts to get a little concerning. At the upper echelons of everything. It's the same thing with like I mean like sometimes like any kind of girl that's a little too preppy, it's just rough. So first thing is first, you identify vulnerabilities. So what are you going to be interacting with easier? If you have like the same racial profile as somebody, you're going to be able to interact with them way easier, way easier. It's not even gonna be close. The same racial profile as another person is going to be super easy for you, or if you share traits with theirs. So, for example, I do very well with Hispanic girls. I do well with white girls. I do well with any kind of mix that has Hispanic in it, and I do well with black girls. Okay, this is because I am white and Hispanic. Probably more white than Hispanic, but I'm pretty goddamn. I mean, I was born in another country, and I speak Spanish very well. So I mean, like, I'm very very white and well spoken, educated, and very Hispanic. I have a criminal past, and I did go to like an inner city school. I almost went to jail. Type of like, and I got curly hair. I got features that might be more Spaniard. I got features that might be more black. I am also part black too. Not that anybody would be able to tell. Anyway, point is, it don't matter too much. Point is like closer to your racial brackets, you're gonna do really well. Okay, because these are the people that you're going to share similarities with in terms of upbringing and culture. Or depending on where you grew up, right? So like if you could be Snow White, but if you grew up in like an inner city school and like everybody around you is gonna be like Mexican or black, then you might do better with Mexican or black girls. So the point is like you're gonna do better with the people near you, the people you got experience with. That's really important because if you're gonna be like kind of manipulating the wiggling your way into somebody's brain like a parasite, that's going to be like a crucial piece of foundation. You don't really want to start on something that you're unfamiliar with unless you're okay with failing. First thing you're going to look to do is you have to show yourself as someone who is like a pillar. By the way, this is not going to be when I'm talking about like dark triad like manipulation and stuff. This is not going to be anything directly abusive. We're not doing any kind of yelling. We're not doing like physical stuff. We're not anything that is going to get you kicked out and ostracized from society. We're not going to be doing because that is bad. You don't shit where you eat, and anything that's going to make you look like a raging psychopath is not the move. Okay. So first thing we're doing, we're identifying vulnerabilities. Okay. How was their home life? Okay. How were they in school? Did they get bullied? Did they have a lot of friends? Did they have really bad boyfriends or like girlfriends? Like anything like that? Are they LGBTQ? Do they have piercings? Do they have tattoos? Do they have colored hair? Do they have like gauges? Like what does their wardrobe look like? Okay, because usually a lot of people don't want to say this. They want to be like, oh, you know, like your stuff isn't going to be close. Like if some girl is like going to punk shows and is like pierced out, tatted out, very revealing colors, fishnets everywhere. Her gram, she's got like 15,000 followers and like 500 people she's following. Like if that is the chick, okay, this chick almost necessarily has to be mentally ill, right? Because every tattoo, every piercing, every alteration that you make to your body is like psychologically like you're deforming yourself from what society would put you in, right? The whole concept of punk music is to deform yourself from society. That's not to say that it's bad necessarily, but it is a vulnerability of stability, right? Like you're going to be inherently weaker in terms of consistency, and human beings crave consistency. A man might be able to go without consistency for a long time because he's just trying to forge his way. He's trying to build his way into it. But generally, women want to find somebody who's consistent and build with somebody else. That's generally, you know, guys are much less of team players, for better or worse. So you find her vulnerability, right? Because, you know, many women are going to have issues with consistency and stability. You find the vulnerability, and you position yourself as as opposite to whatever the vulnerability is. So she's had bad relationships. All you have to do is be like a stand-up decent guy, right? You know, she's had, you know, guys who are too pushy sexually. Like you actually don't need a nut that bad. You don't. You just hold out for like a couple dates and the chick will be all over you. I swear. Or if you've had anything happen to you, you know, like, you know, you get diddled or something, you know, that's something you could probably connect with a chick with. You know, a lot of girls have had situations like that. Being able to connect with them on that type of level, being able to see them and understand them, right? Because it's a vulnerability in them too. It's a vulnerability in you as well, but your vulnerabilities can be strengths if you understand how to use them properly, right? So if that's going on with them, all you have to do is be a decent, respectable dude for a little bit, and they'll look at you like it's crazy. Because the bar is in hell, bro. Okay? The way that other guys be treating women, they don't understand that women have like functioning brains, that they're like also people. So just position yourself in opposition to like all of the horrible things that have happened in her life. And I don't mean position yourself as opposition so you can get something, right? Because the thing is just whatever you're looking for will come to you. And if it doesn't come to you, then you suck and you need to try again with another person, right? You can't force it, okay? All you can do is literally just do your best and hope it works out. Hope is very loosely because you really put some junk on the ball, right? It's probably gonna work out, but it's because you're doing everything on purpose. Okay. So opposition, you know, opposite to whatever has gone on her whatever vulnerable parts of her life. Okay. Another thing is you have to know yourself and know what you want very well. Decisiveness, right? Again, she could have people in her life that were decisive, but they're not going to be decisively honest with everybody, right? Everybody's going to have their own ulterior motives. Everybody's going to be thinking different things, right? Even if you're thinking all the things we're saying in this video, that you're like, I want somebody to be obsessed with me. I want to have this control. I want to do blah, 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 blah. Like, I will walk up to a girl and I'll open up, right? First date, second date, I'll be like, yo, I am I'm sociopathic and narcissistic tendencies. I was like, that is me. I was like, I don't do shit I don't want to do. I was like, I'm crazy, and I like chicks that are crazy too. And I have some deep relationship trauma because I keep talking to these crazy chicks and they keep hurting the fudge out of me. Okay. And Loki, I'm not normal anymore because of that. You know, these wounds have definitely cut deep, right? I open up to a chick like that, right? And the thing is like that amount of knowledge in yourself is wildly attractive, right? Because the chick is like, oh my god, he knows himself. He knows what he wants. What I want may be horrifically evil, but most guys don't even get that far. Most most guys it's hidden. It's shoved in a box. They will never discuss it with another human being. So just discover some shit about yourself. Just think about it. Okay? I know that I want some pretty horrific stuff. That's it. Like sometimes I'd be open up with a girl. I'm like, yo, like I'm just saying, I'm just as likely to help you up on a you know up a flight of stairs as I am to eat you alive, not sexually. You know, I might just tell a girl that. I do actually. That's quite often. That's sometimes my pickup line actually. Yeah, I'm like, let me eat one of your limbs. That stuff works. Honesty is really important. So find your vulnerabilities, position yourself opposite of that, know what you want, and be decisive and honest. Even if you make the wrong decision a bunch of times, if you're decisive about it, it doesn't matter. Um, Women like decisiveness and they like competency. You only have to be good at a couple different things, right? You just have to like you have to be good at a couple different things, and as long as you're not like a diaper wearing gamer, you're cool. You're chill, right? And then just be in decent shape, right? And if you have all these things, it'll be incredibly attractive, and it'll make women obsess over you, right? Because these are this combination, this flavor swirl of things are just things that women just can't find elsewhere. Um, and then whatever nefarious things you want, you could probably get, because they're gonna want you way more than you want them. And the day that you want them more than they want you, they'll probably want you even more because they're finally getting what they're looking for. Um, if you have feelings, if you have guilt, this could be dangerous. Be careful because remorse, I've seen that shit eat people up horrifically. I don't have that, so I get to kind of do this forever. Probably not a good thing. Probably remorse is pretty important. Good luck, boys. This is not great for me to put out in the world, I guess. Bye.